understanding that the days are evil. Time is short. Bible says, redeeming the time. That's the reason for the vow. To help you understand that, okay, now you have to redeem the time. For the days are evil. You have to move with speed. So to nurse that decision, which has everything to do with the Holy Spirit, like every other decision, is very well. Sometimes it baffles me that people are able to nurse relationships in the flesh more than they are able to do in the spirit. Because it's an invisible realm, maybe. However, you have to understand that the Holy Spirit, for you to nurse that decision, you have to keep your gaze. I like the song that they sang today. Until my only gaze is you, the one I'm looking at. When men chase women, they know how to keep their gaze. Maybe when they are through with that one, after some years, they start looking for another one to keep their gaze on. But in the moment they are pursuing this one, they know, they understand how to keep their gaze. And I can tell you as a mother that when you have a baby, you know how to keep your gaze. That's why the bond of the mother and the child is beyond words. Because apart from the womb journey, from the time this child is born, this child never ceases to see your gaze on the child. The child doesn't need to know anything to understand that this one loves me. Because the mother she'll touch the cap, touch the hair, dress the sweater, through the socks, and that child is just looking at you. The only thing entering the blank mind, because every child is born blank, nothing is there, with no knowledge, is the love from the mother, seeing that their eyes are the windows to the soul. So the child is looking at you, constantly gazing. There's no way to compete with that one. There's no way to compete with a devoted mother. Because the duty of motherhood makes you keep your gaze on the baby. And that commitment is what builds the bond. You have to understand that you have to keep your gaze on the Holy Spirit. The one that is to lead you until my only gaze is you. Spirit keep brooding over me till I look like you. Keep your gaze on the Spirit of God. Sometimes people, when they give their life to Christ, they keep their gaze on only for a season. Because when the Holy Spirit starts to tell you what you should do and not do, you may become like that's when people start moving their eye. Because there's that sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit. But when the Holy Spirit decides, okay, I want to start training you, just like the baby. It's just like my baby, for example, or the babies I've had. You are petting the baby, like I'm saying, you are gazing at it, touching here, touching there, until the day comes when you say, my friend, stand up on there, sit down there, pick this one. That's another level. No more, cover you. No, stand up, go and get that thing, sit down. Don't do that, stop that, sit. Move here. Because that's how anybody at all is trained. And that's the way the journey is with the Holy Spirit. The problem is when you give your life to Christ and you enjoy that beautiful communion with the Spirit of God. When the Holy Spirit say, don't lie. No, 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 don't tell him that. Somebody does something, you say, no, don't say you're sorry. You are like, eh? Is that where we are now?
With